All right, so I think that's the best I can do. I am going to go set a 5-minute timer, and then we'll see how far I can get with my dining room table in 5 minutes. All right, so I'm going to start with the easy stuff that I know goes somewhere else. So I might just be zipping around for a minute. Sorry, I cannot get all the pollen out of my lungs right now. All right, I'll be right back, going into my bedroom to do with this stuff. Now, I am kind of doing one of the things that Ms. Dana K. White warns us against, which is stuff shifting, but I'm letting myself do it in the interest of time, and because I know I'm going to be tackling these other spaces today as well. So, like you'll see when we go in the bedroom, I'm not necessarily putting everything exactly right back, like in its final home, but I'm getting it in the right room because I know I'm going to do that part later, and it helps me make more progress right now. So that's my focus. You know, I don't really want to put all these papers away. I kind of want to look through them before I go stick them in the box over there. So I'm just going to tidy them up, stack them as neatly as I can for now. My computer doesn't live here. This is my work computer, and it's going to be going back to work tomorrow. But I'm going to leave it there because I may take a look at it tonight. Okay, I found a little bit of trash. I have a bracelet here that I'm going to restring because I think the elastic on it is about to break. And I had intended to go to Michael's this week on the way home from work, but I never felt as good as I thought I was going to feel. And so I didn't want to waste energy doing that. Okay, I randomly have some socks here that my mother, I made them for my mom, and she loves them so much that she has worn out the heels. So I need to do a darning job and repair them. But that is something that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. But they've only been sitting here for about a month, so not too bad yet. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm sure I'll get there. Okay, so that's trash. A lot of this stuff that's trash. This is the plant food. I'm actually going to put the plant food right in here. I'm going to stick on. I love when I find my grocery list after I've been to the grocery store, and then I realize what I didn't buy off of my grocery list. So I'm going to put this down here. It's also got my list for what I want to buy at Michael's for restringing my gold bead bracelet. Let's see. I like to keep these handy because I like to wear headphones when I go to the store. It kind of lets me listen to something I enjoy and not get frustrated with some of the humans that I have to interact with. And then I can always pull it out if I see a human that I would like to interact with. That's just one of my big city strategies. Where I live now is fairly urban. It's not like right downtown or anything, but it's a pretty high density area. And, you know, sometimes there's just too many people for me. So I found a couple of more of those little jars with the lids that I was dealing with in the kitchen. So I'm going to put these in the dishwasher, just ran the lids through, and I guess you could probably hear my timers going off. So I'm going to stop my timer. I'm not quite finished with the table yet. I've stopped the timer. I am gonna come back. I think this is gonna take me about 1 minute here. I'll put this over here with the list of stuff that I think I need for Michael's. Trash in the trash can. I know the Take Your House Back ladies say to, you know, take your trash bag around with you. My house is really small, and since I live here by myself, I have a pretty good idea how much trash I'm going to run across. And I do agree with Dana, there's always trash. But most of the time it's not necessary for me to carry my trash bag with me. Sometimes I'll just take the can. I have like a little kitchen can, and sometimes I'll take it, and if I'm going through papers or throwing out bad photos, whatever it is, I'll just sit down with it and throw things right into it there. Most of the time it takes me 1 or 2 seconds to get there. So some of these are work papers, but I think most of them are actually my personal papers. So I'm going to put them back here in this pile. And yeah, I have a pile of papers, but I'm really happy because my pile of papers is so manageable. Like, seriously, y'all, look, that, whoops, I don't know if I'm showing it to you very well. That is my pile of papers. So that doesn't suck. That won't take me 5 minutes to go through. And especially because I really listened to, I guess it's mostly Cass that gives paper decluttering assistance. It never gets really bad now, because like I showed you that file box before, that's sitting over there on my card table. And so a lot of that stuff is going to go in there. I just want to look at it before I put it there. And here I've got my passport because over spring break, I went for a good long hike in the city park. We did over 5 miles with some of my girlfriends, and in that hike, somewhere in those 5+ miles, I lost my driver's license and my debit card. So debit card got replaced that day, and then I had to have an appointment to go get my driver's license. So I actually I'm in my second bedroom now, and this will be a spot I'll work on later, but this is where my fire safe is. So I am just going to, I'm trying not to give you a shot down the front of my shirt. I'm just going to drop my, I'll just show you, there, you can see I'm just going to drop my passport there, close it back up, and I use my fire safe as the place where I keep the files that Cass, recommends for the long-term stuff. So birth certificates, passports, I have the court documents from my divorce, which was, 1998. So it's been a minute, but still keep those records. My whatchamacallit, mortgage paperwork. All that stuff is in there. So here we are. That's my bookshelf. The living room is put back together. My dining table. Wow, the runner is a little wonky at the moment. It's all put back together. My work stuff is tucked back into my backpack. I used to carry a big, like a big leather shopper tote to work, and because of some health issues, that was really causing problems with my shoulders. So I switched to a backpack, gosh, 2 years ago. And that has made such a difference for my back and my shoulders. I am not having the kind of pain that I was having then. So that is a blessing. And now you can just see, this is what's left of the mess. Ooh, sorry, I really have a hard time doing these shots. This is what's left of the mess on my table. Not bad. For me, the trick will be remembering that the laptop goes in the computer before I leave for work in the morning. So I just noticed the bromeliad is still on the bar, so I'm going to put that outside and then figure out what the next location will be. So I guess I did 15 minutes all told in the kitchen. I have done a good 10 minutes in the living room and dining room area. So in 25 minutes, my house is presentable for me to open the front door. It's not perfect, but it's presentable. I would not be ashamed for anyone. And I wouldn't be worried about my mother stopping over. My mother, bless her heart, she can at times inadvertently be critical. I don't think she means to be unkind, but I do like to have my house, excuse me, looking good when she comes over. I don't know, I might have to edit that out if I ever decide to post this and put it up. Anyway, I'm going to take a little break and think about what I want to work on next. And so I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, my thumb is apparently not working and I'm still taping. Try the other thumb.